Hey, this is Sander Van Doorn, and you're watching Thru the Vine TV.
What's up? Through the Vine TV, Electric Zoo, here with Sander Van Doorn, who just rocked Electric Zoo. What's going on, bud? So, watch your set. How was your perspective from it? How's the New York crowd? How did it treat you?
Absolutely phenomenal. You know, I played last year, which was great as well. This year was bloody insane. Yeah, you know, it was extra special for me because I missed my flight yesterday because of a delay with the airline. I had to go this morning, so it meant straight from the airport to the decks and play. And you know, I was just blown away. You know,
which is, I'm sure, you're something you're used to, going straight from the airplane right to the DJ booth, right?
It's a sad story, but it is like that. You know, it's like running after planes. You're trying to sleep a few hours here, a few hours there, but you know, you do get used to it though.
Now, your set, which is one of the things I love, you're primarily known as like a trance DJ. But in your set, you had a ton of, you mix it up. You got electro, you got anything progressive, which is one of the things I love. I hate when, DJs do one thing and that's all they do. Obviously you just love music and house music, because you switch it up. Do you think it's fair to just label you as a trance DJ, or how would you categorize yourself?
You know, it's just what people want me to be. You know, some people class me as a trance DJ. Some people, they don't actually know exactly what I am. I do kind of prefer it like that because I think music, especially this year, has all pretty much come together, and I feel in a very happy spot, being right in the middle of that. It can be a little bit more techy, a little bit more housey, a little bit more trancey. I play whatever music I think is great music, whether it's more melodic or a little bit more techy, I don't mind. But I think especially this year, it's a very good platform to do something like that.
Right, because people are just so into house music right now. It's a great time for house music.
Yeah, but still, it's the same. A lot of people still love trance music, but trance evolved to a certain sound. House music evolved to a certain sound, which kind of brings it all back together. And it's a very good thing where a trance DJ now produces a track where the house DJs are actually playing that track. And the same thing goes around. House tracks are being played by trance DJs, so it's all pretty much coming together, and I think that makes for a great sound to play out.
I absolutely agree. What would you say was your favorite out of the tracks you play? Say one of your tracks. What's your crowd favorite, your fan favorite that you love playing and watching your fans go nuts to?
Well, for me myself, still KoKo is one of my favorite tracks. Especially because the way the track originated, I kind of took me a day to kind of get the melody. And then, I felt there was something missing, so I took the microphone and whistled the same team, as a whistle.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that you do that, because I love that.
Which gives a real summer feel, especially today where the weather is great, it really worked out today, definitely.
All right, you got your album 11 coming out. I saw a teaser for it. It looks amazing. Very excited for it. You got a ton of collaborations. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, first of all, the album is called 11, there's 11 tracks on it. Second of all, it's all about this year. For me, this year has been very special, 2011. With the sounds all coming together. For me, it's been a great year. I've been very comfortable with my sound, produced a lot of tracks, been doing really well. So for me, yeah, it kind of made sense to call it 11, which took me about 1.5 years to produce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a long process.
Yeah, cool.
Working with text writers, different producers, collaborations obviously, one of which with Sydney Sampson, Nadia Lee.
It's funny you say that, because I was going to say, I'm like, one of the tracks I'm excited about, which I still want to get to hear yet, the Nadia Lee and Sydney Sampson track. I'm super excited.
It's that's a really great project to do. It kind of started out with me and Sydney in the studio together. Great, few days, just jamming, and this track originated. We decided, it kind of needs a kind of good top line. I love Nadia Lee, so decided to work with her. Another great collaboration is the one with Layback Luke I did.
Love Layback.
The funny thing is, people think I and Luke, we kind of look alike.
Right.
So
I can see it.
That's why we decided to make the track. Let's just sit in the studio together. We made a picture for Twitter. He was wearing a cap, I wasn't, and we sent out a tweet, who's wearing the cap? That's also the title of that track, so yeah.
What else besides 11 can we expect from you in the near future?
A lot of shows, obviously expanding my Dust to Dawn concept. This year was phase 2, next year will be phase 3, even bigger, stage setups, it's been going really well. A lot of shows already planned, basically no holiday for me this year.
Awesome. Dude, it was a pleasure. Let me tell you,